United States Auto Club Sprint Car Competition here at the Wilmot Speedway, and with us is the king of the cushion, Jim Mullis out of Fox Lake, Illinois, a regular competitor with the wing sprint cars in the USAC division, and also with the non-wing sprint cars in the USAC division, and also a former champion here at the Wilmot Speedway. Jim, good to see you. See you're busy working tonight. What kind of changes are you making on the car right now, or what exactly are you doing?
Well, I'm almost too embarrassed to say, but I'm still fixing things that are bent from Santa Fe a month ago.
We know you haven't had the best year, but you're trying to get things together and run real strong tonight here back at your home track.
You bet. We're going to do the best we can. That's what we're here for.
Do you think we might see a 13-second lap tonight? You formerly held the one-lap track record for a long time, and they got it down to 14:09 is what Gib Weiser has it at. Do you think we could see a 13 tonight?
The track looks real good to me right now, and I would say it's definitely a good possibility. There's a lot of good guys here tonight.
Well, good luck to you, Jim.
Thank you very much.
Fans is Eric Gordon, currently second-ranking driver in the United States Auto Club Sprint Car Competition. Eric, this is your first journey up here to Wisconsin's Clay Center of Speed. What are your thoughts going into tonight's big show?
Well, I've been waiting to get back to a wing sprint car show for a long time. It seems like I've been running them asphalt shows forever. So I'm kind of excited about tonight. I've been looking forward to this. It's going to be a good show tonight with Steve here. He's leading. A good show for the fans.
And we know a lot of the traveling stars are here, and then we've also got a lot of our Wilmot regulars. What about that kind of mixture in competition? Do you guys like that when you go traveling from track to track and take on the locals?
Yeah, because you get to a track, you really don't know much about them, and a lot of times they'll pull a surprise out on you. I mean, I run against Steve Butler. I know what he's going to do. I know what type of equipment he has, and you travel to a track where, a local hot dog ends up blowing you both ways, and, it doesn't make you feel too good. But that keeps you on your toes.
How many years you been running sprinters now?
I started running sprint car when I was about 16. This is, going on my 7th year now.
Well, good luck to you tonight, and maybe we'll see you in Victory Circle later on.
I'll try.
Currently second-ranking driver here in the Wilmot point standings, and also the one-lap track record holder at 14:09. We were just speaking to a good buddy of yours, Jim Mullis, down the line, and he says with the conditions of the track the way they are, he thinks a 13-second lap is real probable tonight. What about your feelings on that?
Well, Mike, I've mentioned to you earlier this year that I felt the racetrack was going to have a 13-second lap, and I hope it's a 13-second lap tonight, and I hope we turn it, because the track looks like it's going to be smoother than it's been in the past, with a little more moisture than we've had in the past, so let's hope it turns out that way.
What about taking on these traveling stars? We just spoke with Eric Gordon, and we've got Steve Butler here, the current USAC point leader. We've got Rich Vogler here, and a lot of other big USAC drivers that run the national circuit all year long. What about them coming into your home track, and how do you feel you guys will shape up against them? Do you guys feel in some ways you have an advantage over them?
Well, I'm not sure if we have an advantage over them. We may know the racetrack a little better. This racetrack is much different than they're used to running because it's so flat, and they're usually running a little more high-speed racetracks with a bit more bank and a little bit different surface. As you know, Wilmot's been known to get a little dry. So I don't know if we're going to be at an advantage or they're at a disadvantage, but they're some great race car drivers in USAC and all the traveling guys, so it'll be fun.
Good luck to you, Gib.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Rich, the all-time sprint car feature winner in USAC competition, also the defending USAC champion. Rich, this is going to be a little bit different ride for you tonight. You're driving for Kenny Whalen. What about getting used to this car, getting it set up for you?
Well, I've driven Kenny Whelan's car last year and the year before, so it's not a new car for me, totally new. It's new this year. Kenny's made some improvements on it, and he's also ran it himself a few times, kind of shaking the bugs out of it. So it should be a good ride for tonight.
You've driven here at the Wilmot Speedway before, not won a feature event yet, but what about your chances tonight? How do you feel going into tonight's competition?
Well, I think my chances are really good. Kenny Whalen and his Whalen Racing Enterprises has spent the money on the car. We've got new tires, new wheels, and all the latest tricks and gadgets. And, yeah, you're right. I haven't won a sprint car race here, but I think I won a midget race many years ago at this place, and it's the same racetrack, so we'll try again tonight.
Thanks a lot, Rich. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
The winner of 3 USAC championships in the past and also the current USAC point leader. Steve, welcome to the Wilmot Speedway. I believe this might be your first stop here at Wisconsin's Clay Center of Speed. How do you feel going into tonight's first ever USAC competition here?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. It is the first time that I've been here, and it reminds me a lot of my hometown track, Kokomo. It's pretty flat, and it's The only difference is that Kokomo has a wall around it, so I'm looking forward to tonight, and hopefully we can put on a good show for the people.
You were mentioning that you weren't able to run a whole lot last year. You had some accidents and had some injuries. What does that do to a driver's frame of mind? I mean, obviously it hasn't affected you, but have you had to think about, well, maybe I should try something else, try golfing or something?
Well, you just I guess when you start doing it, you accept that that's part of the business, and when it happens, you just want to heal up as quick as you can and get back on the track. So, I broke my collarbone last year at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in an Indy car, and then 2 months later I broke my shoulder blade in a sprint car at Eldora. And this year already I've been beat around a little bit. I turned over pretty good at Sacramento at a Champ Dirt Car show, and my car caught on fire and I hurt my back. I didn't get burned. I got out before it caught on fire. So it's been a bumpy last year. I'm just wanting to get things smoothed out, and the good thing is that my sprint car's been running really consistent. We haven't finished worse than fourth all year, and we've got a couple of wins, so we're looking good in the points. We just hope to maintain that consistency through the end of the year.
Well, thank you much, and good luck to you tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Starts, Neitzel, front row. Coming through 3 and 4, looking for the green. Number 2W is Scott Neitzel, your leader. Neitzel bringing him through 3 and 4, looking for Mark Green. Green, and out. Battle creeping up for that second spot, and that final transfer spot into the B lead between the 68 of Brian Tobin and the 41 of Dennis Smith. Tobin, your leader down the back straightaway. Dennis Smith still running second in the 41. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 to go. Correction, 2 to go this time by. 8 laps complete. 2 to go. Tobin, your leader on the back straightaway, still going in with Smith. 3 with 2 laps to go. Somebody's going on to Taylor. 68, Tobin, your leader. Smith still running second. Neitzel third. White flag will be coming out this time by. Still Tobin. the USAC News Bureau Assistant, which is giving us quite a lot of help this evening. We thank Scott and all the folks from USAC for their assistance. Now Brian will be pulling in to the Rock 95 JZQ Victory Lane. You may have to signal that to him, Scott, as he's not a regular here. He's going to be looking for you. Robbie Punsel, 88, Mike Frost, 7, John Tierney, 55, Gib Weiser, 20, Dave Morris, 52, Dave Hanna. Remember, it's the top 4 that will advance to tonight's 30-lap feature. Taking the lead down the next hill is the Congress. Howard Finland in second. Bob Peterson sets the pace. Mike Frost starts second. 65 Weiser third. 20 Dave Morris is fourth. Number 6, Bob Peterson out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. The reigning Interstate Racing Association overall champion, sponsored by Riverside Racing, Prestige Auto Works and Finishes. Bob Peterson, your winner. Distinguished still ready for a start. Coming down the back straightaway, Winker and Schmidt, front row. Bringing through 3 and 4, looking for the green. No start. the pit area. 10 laps to distance in our third qualifying heat. Third of 4 heats. Dodd on the outside, Kristen on the inside, coming through 3 and 4, looking for Mark Sweeney's green. 3 wide, they go into corner number 1, down the big straightaway. One lap complete, number 11. He's won 4 features this year here at the Wilmot Speedway and is the current point leader. Brother Wendell, the crew member on that car, is the crew chief. Official order finish, your winner, car number 11, Darrell Dodd. Second, the 14, Joe Kristen. Third is the 9, Dick Colburn. Fourth, the 51, Larry Hillerud. Hillerud did get fourth. Fifth is the 5. The drivers from this race are from states that have already won tonight. Coming through 3 and 4, looking for the green. Problem back there in the middle of the pack on that one. Nice backdrop. Much better start that time, and it's car number 28, Jim USAC, your leader on the back straightaway. One lap in. Looking for the green. Picks up his first ever USAC win. Special order finish winner, car number 28, Jim USAC. Second, 93, Gary Sobel. Third, 12H, John Hedich. Fourth, car number 8, Al Bailey. Fifth, the 84, Rich Vogler. Sixth, the 88, Joey Saldana. Seventh, the 12, Tim Mock. Eighth, the 88, Dan Forbes.